you have struggled with a certain area of your life, maybe it's your finances, maybe you just never seem to have enough money, or it's really challenging to make money, or you just feel like, the bills are always coming and they just never end, and your bank account is always depleted at the end of the month. Well, I've been there. I know what that's like, and it can be so frustrating, and it can feel like there's no hope or way out. You're maybe looking for a ladder of success, but you're just not finding it, and you're feeling like you're more in a pit of despair. Now, that is how I lived my life for a very long time, and I struggled in multiple areas of my life, not just my finances, but I will tell you that finances were really challenging for me, and they affected my relationships. I couldn't go on trips. I couldn't go to dinner most of the time. And when I did, I couldn't order much on the menu. And it was kind of embarrassing. And I always felt in the back of my mind a level of insecurity and embarrassment whenever I was at those, dinners. And I was trying to engage with everyone there, but I was always thinking in the back of my mind, oh, I'm really stressed when the check comes, because a lot of times people want to share and split the check. But I wasn't in a place where I could do that. So I would order the cheapest things on the menu, and I would ask for my separate check, and I would just be stressed out, and it just wasn't a fun experience. I also found it very challenging when I wanted to take a course or when I wanted to hire a coach. It was a lot of work for me. It was a big jump for me a lot of times with these things. But I knew that they would provide benefit for me. I just had this hope. It was kind of like, I'm going to just try this. I'm going to do the best I can, because I'm not happy with where my life is. So I wanted to talk to the experts. I wanted to learn their evening rituals, their morning rituals, the way they planned out their schedule, how they got clients, how they got their lives just working. And I spent a lot of time with those folks, and I stopped going to those dinners, and I stopped going out as much, and I stopped drinking altogether. And I just did things differently because I was so unhappy with where my life was headed. And not only was that an issue, but I also had romantic relationships that were just going nowhere. And it was just a really, really challenging time in my life. I just couldn't seem to get ahead. And at the time, a friend told me that you're just spinning your tires. You're just spinning your tires and you're getting nowhere. And that really hit me very hard. And I realized it was true. I was spinning my tires, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And it was a realization that was very depressing for a while, because I was not super young at that time. And I was still trying to figure my life out. And I just felt like, dang, I'm a failure. I haven't made it. I've tried so many things. I followed my passions, but I haven't gotten the results that I was looking for. So I realized I needed to make some big changes. So I threw myself headfirst into books, into materials of people that had the results that I was looking for. I studied their morning routines, their evening routines, how they conducted business, how they started their businesses. I wanted to learn everything that they knew. And over time, I learned a lot of things. Some of them didn't work for me. Some of them worked phenomenally. And I shared what worked with my audience, and I grew my audience, and I got clients, and I helped my clients get results in their lives as well. And together we've built businesses. I have my own businesses. I've helped them with their businesses. I've even partnered up with clients, and we've done really amazing things together. And the reason I'm sharing this is because no matter where you're at, there's always hope. There's always hope. And if other people have done it and succeeded, then you can do it and succeed as well. And that is where I come to this book. This is the Life Coach Playbook. These are the secrets that I have used and learned from master coaches from around the world. And I have perfected the methods, and I've created custom methods of my own. There are hundreds of tools and resources in this book that will transform your life. If you do this, you will see progress, you will see results, and you'll gain clarity on where your life is, where you'd like it to go, and how to get there. And that is what coaching does. It doesn't look so much into the past. It's more about where you're at in this moment, what's holding you back in this present moment, and then imagining the most prosperous and amazing future for yourself, and then moving you in the direction of your dreams. I want to do something with you that a lot of people would charge for, but I'm going to be going through a lot of these tools with you ongoing. So, this will be the first of several installments where I will be going through these strategies. And I'm not asking you to buy the book. You don't have to buy the book. We can do this together. You can just grab a piece of paper and write it all out. But I will say that it is a way more fun experience when you have the book and we can do it together. So, look online, it's on Amazon, and you can get the book. I'll put a link down below. And if you don't want to get the book right now, that's fine too. I know what it's like to struggle, even financially. So if you're not feeling like you can afford to get the book right now, that's okay too. Just grab a notebook and we'll go through this together, and you're going to see results. How do I know this? Because everyone I've ever worked with has seen the benefits of this work. And it totally changed my life. Like I said, I worked with several coaches to develop morning and evening routines, and then also to learn about business, to learn about relationships, to learn about finances. And while I'm still working at my life, I don't think we're ever done with the work. We continue, and it gets easier and it gets better, and we become better and we become more skilled and resilient, and we know how to weather the challenges of life and the storms that come our way. And we don't get shaken off course, but instead we get deliberate and we take good actions that lead us to great results. So let's dive into this book right here and right now.